Hey everybody, I'm the Rust Mechanic, and today I'm going to take a look at Newage H60 Fili and H60D Dalton. That's Windcharger and Tailgate from the Transformers G1 cartoon. This is their rendition. Both of these guys come in the box together. And as usual, I'm just going to go through the regular quick unboxing, take a look at the accessories. We'll go over the alt mode very quickly, and then I'll do a semi-instructional transformation just to show you how to get through the transformation, and then we'll do a full review of the robot mode and go over the articulation. Just a quick note, I did do a quick search on the internet to see how to pronounce Philly. I'm assuming that they're making some reference to the dwarves from the Lord of the Rings. I could be completely wrong. It could be some Japanese word that, of course, I'm perfectly not aware of. If you are aware of what Philly is, by all means, leave a comment down below and let me know. And before we get into it, I do just want to give a shout out to ShowZStore.com. If you haven't shopped there, please go check them out. They are excellent people, very quick shipping, excellent packaging. You can use my code RUSTY on the website as well. They do have a box at the top of the website that says support your favorite reviewer. You can put my code RUSTY in there, and if you purchase anything from the website with my code, then I get a few extra points in my account that I can use to purchase more figures so I can do more reviews for you guys. And a quick shameless self-promotion, of course, please, if you do like these videos in this format that I'm doing in the live format, please click that like button down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Hit the little bell icon so you get notifications every time that I release a new video. It really, really helps out a lot. And of course, please check the description of this video. I've got a number of links to all my social media platforms, as well as ways that you can support the channel, such as buymeacoffee.com, where you can basically give me a tip. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So very quick, I mean, as you probably saw in the intro, right, it was spinning around there. There's the top of it. It is only Windcharger on the top of the box, and they have Windcharger on one side, tailgates on the other side. And the box art at the back is only Windcharger. It looks like Bumblebee here. What is Bumblebee called? Quick diverging. Herbie, of course. Why didn't I know that? What kind of a Transformer reviewer am I anyway? Anyway, so as usual, like I said before, I like the way that Newage uses the actual figure in their box art on the back. But again, we have that nostalgic looking feeling, right, of the grid lines, like we remember from the original boxes. And let's go ahead and pop this guy open. I might drop the accessories. I did pop the accessories open, and it's in a really small bag that I cut open. I really wish Newage would actually give us Ziploc bags for our accessories, but oh, there they are right there. We'll take a look at those in a few minutes. And get this plastic cover on. And there they are in the box. As I said, they're in alt mode, and as you can tell, like they're identical. They're obviously just repaints of each other, right? But let's start with the guy that we're most familiar with, right? Let's start with Windcharger here. Get him out of this little plastic bag. Put him right there. Bring him in for a close-up. It is fully painted, as most of... Why is this sticking down? Most of the Newage figures are. It's not a high gloss red. It's more of a... Like, it's a gloss red, but not high gloss. Painted on the front here. There's a gray bumper, light gray grille, and headlights, if that's what you want to call it. Typical plastic wheels with Newage with the big pin in the middle of the wheel. Does roll very easily. No problem. Free rolling wheels. Nothing painted in the back. I was kind of disappointed that these weren't painted orange or yellow or something for the tail lights, but it is what it is. And of course the venting on top of the windshield. Classic 80s sports car look. I can't remember what... Was Windcharger a Firebird? Pontiac Firebird? I think he was. Anyway, cleans up very nice underneath. Obviously you can see the torso and the legs there, right? But you can't see anything from any of these sides. So once again, very, very nice, clean, some panel lines going on, which is typical of a legend scale figure, but I mean, it cleans up very well. The windshield is all painted. It's that metallic chrome blue, That's typical for Newage. Again, looks very good. Transformation's super simple. The only part I get hung up on with is the legs, just trying to get them flipped around. But you actually start with the doors right at the very top here. You kind of have to get your fingernail into... I might have to get my spudger here. No, there we go. You just want to flip the top of the doors out. And then... oh my god, I've forgotten what the next step is. Is it? Oh, right. It's these. Sorry, I always forget. There's these two little pieces here, just inside the wheel. It's basically you're flipping the taillights underneath. These two guys flip forward like that, and then you just want to sort of separate the doorway because it is tabbed into the front, and that'll release the legs. So this is where it gets a little funky, but you basically want to flip the legs around to this point. But then, so these fold up underneath to be part of the knees, and of course these are the feet. So you actually need to rotate, and they've already separated away, but you rotate the feet around and pull it down so that it extends all the way out. And I hope that made sense. I'll show it again with tailgate, and then you just separate the legs. So now you're sort of fiddling with the legs. So see how I don't really have the knee all the way out. Like this should still be pulled forward even further so that it sits. Hold on, there. I had it backwards. Right, so you want to, so that red part that you flipped out before becomes the back of the knee, and then it essentially forms the entire leg, and the foot will then fit into place. So let me see if I can show it better this way. So see how it's all apart right now? So you basically fiddle with it like that until it all collapses into place like that, and then you just rotate the foot forward so that you have the feet. Defeat. Sorry, Bobby. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, take the wheels, fold them flat underneath the feet. Take the doors, flip the doors to the back of the feet, and flatten these out. Flatten out the windows, basically. And there you go. You have the legs. Roof is kind of interesting. You get it, just get it up out of the way for now so that you can rotate the waist around. And then this one's already moved out of position. So these, which are the doors, basically the bottom half of the doors, they actually collapse in to fill in the torso right here. So whatever way you can wiggle them in, they're just on a pin/pivot. But if you squeeze them together, you'll see it tucks in behind the torso so you don't even see it anymore. And that frees up the space for the arms. And the back. So now the back, you can actually flip around like that. So the roof basically flips 180 degrees to become the back. The arms are easy. You'll see there's like a zigzag shape right in the front bumper, and it splits right there. And you just want to bring the arms straight out. You'll see if you look at the instructions, it talks about this. So this is actually a sliding pin. And the first time that I transformed Windcharger, they were very stiff. And you basically just have to watch, because if you pull hard enough, you'll actually pull the arm right off the ball joint. So you almost want to hold the wheel. And I don't know if you guys will see this just because he's so small. But you just work it. See how now there's a space right here? So now you know you've got it. So you can rotate this out like this. Flip the hand out, rotate the hand out 90 degrees, and then this panel just flips twice, comes down to close in the forearm. rotate the shoulder so that the wheel is facing up, and then rotate the forearm forward 90 degrees, so now you've got your elbow bend. And we'll do the same thing over here on the other side. Pull this out. There. Like that. Flip the hand out, flip this down, flip this down. 180 degree rotation of the shoulder, 90 degree rotation at the forearm. Bring this down. Done. And then the head. So the head is actually sitting like this. So you just flip it up. It's just on a ball joint. It's facing backwards now. Do 180 degree rotation. And there you go. Windcharger. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. As always with the Newage stuff, like that transformation is easy, right? Not frustrating. Like I said, the legs are the only part that's a little confusing. You just kind of, again, you just have to fiddle with it, basically pull it down, stretch it out, right? Eventually this all lines up and just clips into place, and then just flip the feet around 180 degrees that they're facing in. You know, it just becomes obvious what direction they should be facing. If you don't like my explanation, you can check the QR code out on the instructions, and you can watch their video and see if theirs is any better than mine, which it probably is. But I don't care, because I'm just having some fun. Let's do tailgate. I keep wanting to call him a swerve. I know it's not swerve, but I keep wanting to call him a swerve. Anyway, actually, sorry. Let's take a quick look. Come on, focus. There we go. I mean, same. Obviously, the only difference is the paint. And what I like about this guy is that it's actually. I'm hoping the lighting is catching this. It's like a pearlescent white. So take two, because apparently I don't know how to hold something in front of the camera at the proper height so that it doesn't go out of focus. So here's what tailgate actually looks like in his alt mode. All right, so we're going to keep this at this height, not down here, because if I go down here, yeah, see, goes out of focus. So up here. Anyway, I wanted to show off the alt mode properly, because the difference between him and Windcharger is it has a very nice white pearlescent finish to it, which is what I was trying to show off originally. But the camera kept going out of focus on me, so I'm reshooting this. Anyway, obviously exactly the same as Windcharger in regards to the, you know, the shape and everything. There's less color going on. He's pearlescent white all around in the front bumper. There is green across the front bumper here, black for the windows instead of the chrome blue that Windcharger has. But again, fully painted all around, black wheels instead of gray. It just, I find this one looks nicer just because of that pearlescent finish. I don't know if the lighting is, yeah, I guess it is. The lighting is catching it a little bit, but it doesn't do it justice the way that it does in real life. I don't know if I showed the bottom of, I think I showed Windcharger, the bottom of Windcharger when I did the first clip. Anyway, obviously you can see the torso and stuff, but again, everything's tucked away very nicely. This guy rolls really good as well. Yeah, why didn't you go out of focus that time, you jerk? Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to throw that in to make sure that it was properly focused. And I will throw away the clip of the unfocused portion of this, and we can move on with our lives. I haven't actually transformed this guy yet, so I'm hoping that that's as easy as Fili / Windcharger was. Come on, you. There we go. Take the tail lights, flip them down. Oh, God. Okay, so I had the same problem on Fili Windcharger. If you're looking at it like this side, the right side one is really stiff. Like, yeah, almost feels like you're breaking it. See if the other side's the same. No, that one's fine. So this one's really stiff on both of them for some reason. Let's get these guys flipped out. And let's see if I'm any more... I'll get the roof out of the way. Oh, it's hooked up right here. You got to make sure these are... God. Come on. There. All right, so pull the legs down. Right. Keep working it. Keep working it. Keep working it there. And then rotate the feet around. Come on. And by all means, guys, feel free to fast forward past this part because you've already watched this once. I'm not going to blame you. Flip the wheels in, put the door to the back, close that up, door to the back, close that up, flip that in, get the roof out of the way, get the roof out of the way, rotate the lower torso, legs are done. Push the side doors in behind the torso, come saw, that's French for like that. Separate the arms, bring the arms down sideways. I'm actually gonna, yeah, that's right, I'll do the back. Do the back, flip the back around, there it is. Okay, so this was hard the first time. Oh, there we go. That one let go pretty easily. Might as well finish this off. Flip this hand out here, flip this panel down, close that panel up. Flip the shoulder 180 degrees, flip the forearm 90 degrees. Repeat on the others. Oh. So that's the other, this one's a mushroom peg, and I did that once on Windcharger. It just pops right back in like that. But yeah, that sliding pin, if you push up on the, oh my God, come on. Are you out far enough? No. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. Failure on that one. Lift up the head and flip it around. And of course, the only reason why I even did that is because is this going to, no. Okay. It's because I just wanted to show you guys the differences in the head sculpts. Because, of course, that's really, other than the paint, obviously, that's the only other thing that's different in the two of them. So I'll bring them both in together. So actually I won't because it's not focusing on both of them. Okay, so there's, come on, there we go. There's Windcharger. Very, oh, sorry, I moved away from the microphone, guys. Very G1, obviously. If the camera would just stay focused here, there we go. Right, so very recognizable square head, right, with basically a faceplate inside of it. The eyes are the same blue chrome as the windows. It's a very nice touch. But there are lots of details going on in here, right? There's chin lines, there's nose lines, mouth, there's even cheekbones, right? And then, like, crown, eyebrows, whatever you want to call it, right, above the eyes, right? For something this size, that's a lot of very excellent detail in the face sculpt. So again, easily recognizable from the cartoon. Tailgate. And I gotta be honest, I don't remember Tailgate in the cartoon. I'm assuming he was a season 3 character because there were a lot of like obscure characters that popped up in season 3, right? But I did take a look, on the internet, checked out some wikis and stuff and images. And again, this is bang on. He's got like a vented faceplate, much bigger brow, crown, whatever you want to call it, above his eyes versus Windcharger. Same thing with the eyes, though. It's the chrome blue finish to them when the light hits properly. Looks really good. I really wish I could get this arm to break free, but I don't want my entire video to be about breaking that arm free. All right, let's just go ahead and take him and put him out of the way, and we'll focus on Windcharger here. Let's take a look at the accessories real quick. We'll see how they fit in. So there's only 3. There's 2 pistols. One of them is Windchargers, obviously. It is that tiny. There we go. Little bit. It's painted gray. A little bit of detail in it. There's a little vent port on the side there. There's actually like a sight line at the top back. So again, something this small, really good detail. Very easily, of course, just pegs right into the hands like that. And I'm giving away some of the articulation, so I'll stop doing that. And this is obviously tailgates. Different pistol, different design, a little bigger. Neat X design in the back. Rear bolt on the back. Again, sight line at the top. Different shape barrel. Looks painted, like the same color. It might not be. It might actually just be plastic. I don't know if that's painted or not, guys. It might just be plastic. Anyway, obviously, same idea. Just pegs into the hand, just like that, very easily. Man, is this bugging anybody else that I can't get this to come loose? Like, come on. There we go. There we go. You're not going to get the best of me, Newage. No, sir. That is not a thing. There we go. Close that up. Bring it down. There. All right, fine. You guys win. You get to look at both of them. I know that's what you wanted anyway. So somebody has got to leave me a comment. What the hell? This is obviously belongs to Windcharger because it's red, right? And it's on the box. Like, it's on the back of the box. It's that right there. What is this? I don't remember this at all. And hashtag unnecessaries. If I don't know what this is, I don't know that I'm going to use it in my display. But I mean, this is one of those ones that I think might just go back in the box. But at the same time, I'm like, there's just enough accessories in the box because there's one pistol, one hand, one accessory, the other hand, one pistol for his hand, and there's no more accessories. So I could actually display them all, except I don't know what this is. So if anybody wants to clue me in, leave a note down in the comments because I want to know what this is. It looks like a flashlight to me, right? Anyway, somebody leave me a comment and tell me what it is. I need to know. I could not be bothered trying. Like, what would I even search on the internet? I don't even know what to search on the internet. Like, Windcharger's flashlight. What is that? Excellent articulation once again on this. I'm just going to pop this off because I don't know what it is. And I think it's silly. Pop that over there. So everything in Fans Toy stuff is, ball joints or mushroom pegs, right? So you get wicked articulation with everything. So it heads on a ball joint. So, I mean, it swivels 360. You can even get a slight head tilt. That confused look that we all love. As part of the transformation, the shoulders get a wicked amount of movement, right? He can basically reach all the way above his head, like way up high, right? You just maneuver it around. So the arm does 360 degrees, and pops off. Which is the risk of ball joints, right? Is that they can do that sometimes, but it pops right back on very easily. It is a decent fit. Elbow bend 90 degrees. There is a bicep swivel. Nothing in the hands. Obviously, at this scale, we don't get a lot of articulation in the hands. We don't even get an extra set of hands. All he has is the closed fist hands. We don't have like an open hand or a pointing hand like we get some of the other New Age stuff. I didn't even check this out. We do have an ab crunch. Very deep ab crunch. Very cool. As you saw from the transformation, there is a waist swivel. Get the arm out of the way here. Legs go all the way out. They come all the way forward. They go most of the way back. Backpack gets in the way a little bit, but nothing serious. There is a bit of play because of the transformation when you are messing with the leg that it will sometimes come apart like that. just a matter of playing around with it to put it back in to place. Come on, you. Is there... No, there is not a thigh swivel. There is a knee bend at 90 degrees. And there is a slight ankle tilt. About that much. There is no... Well, I guess there is forward movement in the foot. But you're kind of cheating by separating the front half of the leg from the back half of the leg to make it happen. But you can make it happen if you need it for some reason. Yeah, so lots of, again, the engineering detail at this scale and posability at this scale is just phenomenal. And of course, exact same thing with this guy. Overall... Again, I mean, I think Newage has done a fantastic job here again for something at this scale that is this cartoon accurate. The paint applications from top to bottom are really nice. I mean, the gray chest here on Windcharger, it is fully painted. Same thing with Tailgate, the green, everything in the face. All of this is completely painted from top to bottom. I think the hands on both of them might be the only thing that's not painted. So I mean, you gotta hand it to them. Even like details like this, the lines in the legs, it's this space in the chest plate, right? It matches the cartoon. Venting in the chest plate on Tailgate matches the cartoon. Like I could probably go on and on and on about Newage and their attention to detail. Very easy transformation. Again, as you saw, right? The feet are a little fiddly, just trying to get everything to rotate around and fit into position and everything else. But it's not, there's no tolerance issues. There's no clearance issues. Nothing's rubbing against each other, right? And then the sliding pin for the arm is difficult the first time. The first time that I transformed Windcharger, it was difficult to get it separated. After the first transformation, I haven't had any issues with it since. So just work at it gently. It will pop loose, and then you'll be good to go for any other transformations that you have. And I mean, these guys are going to look fantastic on the shelf with any other Transformers. Actually, just 1 second. We'll do a size comparison. Here's David, or their version of Optimus Prime. Just to give you an idea of size. So they look like the right size for a minibot to me. That's about it. I can't think of anything else to say about them. I think I've covered everything. If I haven't, you can unlike the video, and you can just never subscribe to me and watch my video ever again, and I won't blame you. For those of you that don't know, by the way, speaking of ShowZ Store, if you are into the legend scale stuff, and if you were holding off on buying that ARC diorama set, it's on sale right now for 50% off. In fact, I'll put a link in the description down below just so you can click on it and get to it right away. But it's 50% off. So if you've been holding off on it, but you were kind of like, go get it now because it's 50% off. And again, please don't forget to use my code Rusty and support your favorite reviewer box at the top of their website. It would be greatly appreciated. That's it, guys. I'm out of here. As always, I'm the Rusty Mechanic, and we'll see you next time.